I have... Oh, no webcam today, by the way, as well. To be honest, I really hate being on webcam. It's just like, I don't know, it just adds like... It's just like a 15% stress modifier onto the stream for me every time. I don't like being on webcam. So... And I don't even... you couldn't even see most of the controller on the camera the way I had it set up. Like, I couldn't set it up in a good way anyway. So sorry, you'll just have to imagine that I'm using the massive controller, which I am. But you'll just have to imagine it. I think the closest we've got to a guy with metal arms is this guy. We've got this guy, of course. Oh, do I have one literally just called metalarms.png? I don't remember this. I do. Why do we have... what? I have no idea what the context of this corn is. But there he is, I guess. Where am I putting my headphones? Put them back here, I guess. What is the Guy game? There is a game literally called the Guy game. It is a trivia game where... I actually don't really know exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's a trivia game where you answer trivia questions, and then when you get them right, it's got FMV, like live action footage of like topless girls at the beach. So first of all, I think it might be rated AO, which would make it banned on Twitch in general, but then also the Guy game is most famous for a lawsuit in which one of the girls that they filmed and put in the game ended up only being 17. So then the game had to get pulled from all stores and deleted out of existence. And you'll still find plenty of copies of the game around, but I really have no idea. First of all, it's banned on Twitch, which is a bit of a you know, a roadblock to playing the game. But secondly, I really don't even know the legality of it all. So we're not playing the Guy game. That's what the Guy game is, Mistwing. I think they later released a new version of the game without that girl, and it was like only like a DVD menu game or something weird. I think there's a DVD menu game version. So that's the level of gaming complexity we're dealing with there anyway. The kind of game that can be replicated with the DVD menu system is not going to be that good. Yeah, you're probably right. In fact, you're almost 100% definitely right. It's going to be from the game Metal Arms. So we are partway through a playthrough of this. There I am. Fuck this from 1923. We're on mission 4. I don't have very many points. To be honest, by the end of yesterday's stream, I was like not... I'm going to start the timer. By the end of yesterday's stream, I was like not in any mental state to be like properly playing and engaging with this game. I was just like definitely fully tilted, just slamming my head against the brick wall, hoping that it would somehow beat this level. Today we're gonna beat the level. Today I'm gonna actually like pay more attention and try harder. Also, I want to say, I think I might be... So, I have been playing this whole thing with weird controller, with, like, weird control settings. The analog stick that adjusts the camera, like the analog stick on the big left joystick, that thing is not inverted, but the aiming lever is currently still inverted. I'm not sure... We're gonna try uninverting this. I don't know why I didn't try changing this yesterday. I think because I was too mad to think. So we're going to try this. We're going to try this one. Also, I'm going to go ahead and buy... hang on. Let me go into reinforcements. It's tempting to buy supplies here. Supplies do take up an entire attempt at this. If I buy supplies, I'm only going to have enough money for one more shot after this, whereas I'll have two. But if I buy supplies, you know, I'm going to not buy them, and then we're going to buy them later. But the thing about the supplies is I think I might run out of ammo in this mission if I don't buy supplies. I'm a little, like, you know, thinking about that. How do I even use supplies, actually? Now that I'm looking around all my stuff, is there a supplies button? I think I'm going to have to pull out... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how supplies work, actually. Maybe I should check the manual on that, but I'm going to not use them right now. The dedicated set. Listen, Muck, there are currently... There is a gear shifter, there are 2 large levers, there are 5 switches, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 communication buttons along with a dial for that. Then there's a grid of 9 buttons that I don't even know what they do. Then there are 6 more buttons in a grid, and then to my right is 6 more buttons and also 3 more buttons plus the eject button plus 3 foot pedals. So one of these buttons could very well be the dedicated supplies button. There are dedicated buttons for many, many not that interesting things. Or not that special things. Yo, Malkasaur, thank you for the 3-year sub, by the way. Yeah, there's no windshield wipers button, but there is the washing button, which when you press it is like when you... It's like on a car, when it shoots the shit up in the windshield and then the wipers go, it's that. We can wash the windshield. So let's see, what other weapons are there? Because I haven't really looked into that at all either. Can I pack another weapon? Nah, because we're either at max over or STD over. I don't really know what that means, but apparently max over. It's the... Wait, yeah. The punch is the 205 PT. If you switch your sub-weapon to the 205 PT, you can start punching with it. It does this whole, like, thing. I think I might swap the 205 PT out for the smoke. That might actually be a good idea. I kind of like the idea of deploying a smoke screen. I don't know if it'll actually be good, but I like it. Let's see, the ammo for this is much higher. The firing range is worse. The firepower is much worse, and the weight is lower. What is the 120 MG? I've basically never used that. Anyway, let's move out. Let's try this. This mission was kicking my ass really hard yesterday. We're gonna go the safe route as well. That route that takes like 80 times longer, where you go all the way around this edge of the stage. The safe route, as described by Mr. Brady of Brady Games, seemed like it was the play, because the one time I did that was the one time I actually got to fight the boat at the end of this mission. Let's see, we got that in first gear. Alright. Oh, no, wait, no, yeah, we're good. That's correct. Alright. Yeah, you know, uninverting this might actually be way more intuitive. Also, I'm going to try to stick closer to my boys. I think I went too far forward here. Why am I getting knocked backwards? Yeah, that's actually way better. not just having this inverted for no reason. That's actually way better. Because now if I want to aim to my left, it's just left, aim left, right? It's way more intuitive. It's still not great. I still don't love it, but I think that that's a lot better. Anyway, we're gonna do this a lot slower and try to like have my boys help out a bit more. The boys are like, I'm not really sure what they're doing. They're focused on the buildings here. They're pretty focused on just stomping on buildings. I'm stuck on something. I'm stuck on the boys. The boys are not good. The boys are really not helpful. I can't move. I'm just stuck behind them. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm just stuck behind them now. Well, this sucks. Maybe if I switch into a higher gear, I can, like, unjam myself. I think I've unjammed myself. I think we're good. But yeah, this actually makes it... Uninverting actually makes it way easier to aim to the side and to shoot stuff in directions you're not moving in. This is actually a billion times better. I killed that thing. It should be not on the map anymore. Okay. I have no idea where that yellow tank is, but I'm just gonna ignore it, I guess. Should be, like, literally right here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think I was seriously nerfing myself by not uninverting the main aiming stick. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't just do that yesterday. This is actually 1 billion times better.
This is Oscar 3 to Argus. Do you copy? Over.
This is Argus. I read you as Capri. Over.
Is this a bad mech? This is the Gen 1, right? Everyone's been saying that at some point you get the Gen 2. But it doesn't seem that bad. These guys are so ass. I should just shoot them with the main the main weapon, honestly. These guys deserve main weapon. He's still not even dead. How are all of these shots missing? Okay. How is all of that missing? Well, I took some damage there, but... Yeah, I've been trying to use lock-on in those cases. I just didn't there because, I don't know, things are weird. Anyway, washing. There's the washing. That's what pressing washing does. Chaff. Is someone shooting me? I don't know where I'm getting shot from. There's like little guys there or something that aren't on the map. Any other little guys I should know about? Nah, we're good. I'm a bit surprised. I mean, I don't know the full scope of everything out there, but I don't think there's much of a modding scene for like making the Steel Battalion controller work with other games or anything like that. I don't know how well documented and reverse engineered and stuff the controller actually is. We got guys who are behind me and doing a lot of damage, and I need to run. They're just like boats or something. Someone does... Okay, that does exist. That's good. Someone playing Armored Core 6 with the Steel Battalion controller. I'm glad that exists. Okay, there is a dude who made a Windows driver for it. Okay. That does exist. Alright, I've already taken a lot of damage, but we're gonna get a crack at the boat here. The boat just, like, kills you in 2 seconds, though, is the thing. The boat does a huge amount of damage, and I'm not sure how to fight it. And it takes, like... Where's the timer on screen right now? Yeah, we've been playing this for 8.5 minutes to get to the boat, and now it's like... Now I get to take a shot at trying to figure out how to do this. I don't really know if I'm hitting anything. And then there's also the VTs. There's other mechs. And I'm dead. That was it. That was my boss attempt. lasted for, I can't even tell if I hit him. "9 minutes, and then you can't even tell if you hit him." Anyway, we've got, I think, one more shot at this. And no, we've got 2 more shots, and then it's back to the start of the game. I don't know what to do. The guide really doesn't say anything about the boat. The guide is just like, once you get there, kill the boat. And it's just like, well, you know, how? I can't really see, to be honest with you. The boat just looks like a mess of pixels in the background. I can't tell what it is. I just see red squares. But all the filters and like post-processing effects and shit, like I truly cannot see anything in this game. Go at it from the left side. I guess I can give it another shot, coming at it from, like if I just go straight here. I was doing that before, but it, like, wasn't very good. And the one time I did make it to the boat, coming at it from the left side, it killed me before I could even see it. It just, like, sniped me from very far away. These enemies have to be, like, the most annoying enemy in the game. These weird, like, fake tanks. They don't have red squares, but they're basically VTs. They're like VT juniors. There's 3 VTs. It's gonna be really hard to actually kill them. Especially considering I have to get through these guys first. I can't really tell what's hitting me. Got hit by something there. Oh, it dodged the wrong way, and now I'm just dead. That's good. That's good. I'm not really sure why it dodged left instead of right there. I should have dodged right. But that way sucks, because you just take a massive amount of damage from those guys. Well, this is the final attempt before it's a hard reset back to the start of the game. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I could go the long way and then go left on that, like, set of islands before the main boat island. And then I dodge these dudes. I guess I can do that. I don't know. From my experience, the boat can shoot through that that warehouse to the left of the boat. I was behind it one attempt yesterday, and I still died anyway. So I think the warehouse I think the boat shoots through it, or it shoots over it, or something. I don't think the warehouse is actually helpful, but I'll try that if I manage to make it there. Yeah, I took a lot of damage to those boats. I couldn't really find them. That was the problem. I did want to kill those boats, and I couldn't see them. And then as soon as I turn away, then they were behind me, and then I couldn't kill them. So I think we're going to start backing up the save as well. Like, once I make it to new missions, I'm going to be honest with you, I think I am going to bother going in with FTP and manually backing up the save. It's cheating. It's objectively cheating. But I'm kind of sick of having to restart the game. And if we're going to have to restart the game multiple times on every mission before I beat it, then that's just a giant pain in the ass that will make the game take 10 hours longer than it should. So I'm just going to cheat and back the save up every time. But we're probably starting the game over here, because I doubt I'm going to be able to beat it on this attempt, and I don't want to back this save up with only 3,000 points. The thing is, I don't think we've gotten to the hard mission yet. I remember, like, last weekend, when I was picking up the controller, PMC said there was a mission where you go inside that was way harder than all the others. And so, like, this is the easy one. This is still an easy mission, according to him. No, I don't think so. I had to buy the soundtrack from the store, which probably cost me an entire life. I probably shouldn't have bought the boombox at all. But they make you pay if you want music to play during the game at all. It's at this point that I'm not sure what I want to do. We've got VTs across the bridge. We've got the boat. We've got there's like 3 boats out there, I think. Yeah, there's a number of boats that if I don't handle them will just kill me. Camera zoom is useful for the boats. I have to figure out how to do that. Here we go. There are buttons for it. I don't see them. You sure about this? Maybe I'm just getting good RNG and the boats are leaving me alone so that I can just go across the bridge. The second I cross this bridge, those boats are gonna come back and do like a huge chunk of damage to me. You just know. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll give this a shot. Yeah, the draw distance is short, and even if it weren't short, all of the effects on screen make it really hard to see any detail. This is better than that one mech that only had a black and white display, which was somehow just even worse than this. But this is pretty bad IMO for visibility. Oh, wrong, it missed, but that was the wrong pedal to dodge. Alright, got one. Okay, got 2. Allegedly, yes. Someone said yes, that it is. I thought you were dead. What? Did that guy, like, pretend to be dead? We're gonna try taking this bridge across then. I am engaging with like 3 VTs immediately as I cross this bridge, but this will put us on the left side of the boat, which last time I was over here I instantly got murdered by the boat from such a range that I couldn't even see it, but allegedly this is a better way to deal with the boat. So we'll come over here and try it. Alright, I'm instantly taking hits. I'm trying to disengage the lock-on. It won't disengage. I'm getting completely owned by these guys. They're just not missing. think I'm running into a building. I think I'm stuck. I think I'm dead. Yep. Just one shot by the boat. Yeah, I think this sucks. Well, that's back to the start of the game, so that's like it's gonna be another hour and a half before we can try that again. But this is shit. I don't know what to do about that. We're gonna start backing up the save after every mission. I'm done resetting this game. Oop, put it on normal. Nope. Nope. Right, I have to swap controllers again.
This is Argus team.
Not really sure if there's something I'm supposed to be doing to make the manual aiming less impossible. have to sit here for a minute while they get out of the boat. Hey, Americus. Not very good. We've been reset to back to the start of the game for like the 5th time. I think this is the 4th time, actually, but it's not good. It's not going good. I kind of wish the partners would help in that boat mission. They seem like they don't. They don't go onto the bridges. Maybe if I sat there for a really long time, they would eventually go onto the bridges. Need this dude to get out of my way. I'm about to be stuck on him for the next, like, 10 minutes, dude. Oh my god. Fuck, he's still in front of me. I just want to get in front of this asshole so that he stops blocking me. He's blocking everything. I can't do anything. They keep standing in front of me. Okay. There's some kind of objective here that doesn't involve killing all the red squares. And I don't really understand it. I barely beat this mission last time because they, like, wouldn't end it for some reason. I want this dude to be not in front of me. Can't really tell. I think I'm shooting at a tree. I can't tell if I'm hitting anything. I don't think I am. That thing is gonna be dead in a second.
The enemy forces near the coastal area have been completely...
Alright. I think this is the point where I want to start backing up the saves. I have to figure out what save it is, though. This might take a couple minutes. I probably should have looked this up ahead of time. But at this point, we gotta reboot the Xbox. Yep, we're straight up FTP copying off the save so that we can restore it if I game over, so that I don't have to replay the entire game like 100 times. Okay, the saves are gonna be in... I want to say U data, and then we have to look up the ID of the game. To figure out which one of these is correct. OG Xbox title IDs. Right, Steel. Why is Steel Battalion like not? Ah, there we go. Search. Please have Steel Battalion on here. I don't want to have to figure this out. Did they not have it? Did they really not fucking have it? Okay, the title ID may or may not be in the database. I think it's just straight up not. So I might have to figure this out manually. Steel Battalion, please. No, there it is. Well, there's line of contact. Okay, this database has line of contact, but does not have the actual game. List of title IDs can be found here. Okay, here's a guy with a CSV. Steel Battalion, do you have it? No, this guy doesn't have it either. Somehow he has 1,039 title IDs, none of which are Steel Battalion. Is that really right? Hang on. ST, Street, Stolen. Yeah, this guy does not have Steel Battalion. Okay, cool. Somehow this guy has 1,039 fucking Xbox games, and none of them are Steel Battalion. Maybe I'll just Google this directly. Steel Battalion. I can like barely reach my keyboard, by the way. Steel Battalion. Title ID. No. Maybe? No. No, we just have to manually figure it out. SB saves are signed and non-roamable, and they're stored in T data. Ah, not U data. I don't really understand that at all. Pretty much everything is in T data. A mem unit or copying from one won't help. Well, let's try FTP. I feel like FTP cheating will work. So I'm just gonna have to look up what I have like 100 saves at least. I have every save from every game we've played so far, and I'm just gonna have to look up every single one of them until I find the one that happens to be Steel Battalion. In that case, I'm going to shove the controller to the side somewhere so that I can actually use my keyboard. Keyboard cable's not long enough for this. Shit. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the Steel Battalion controller on the ground. I will be back in a second. Alright, the Steel Battalion controller is now on the floor. Now I can actually use my computer. No, it is not CC002. We're looking for something more in the format of 415-40003, for example, if we look that one up, that's Pro Fishing Challenge, for example. There are hundreds of these, and I just have to look up all of them. Actually, I can sort by last modified. I don't have to do this. I just realized that there are better ways to use a computer. It is probably this one. Yeah, there you go. Okay, the Xbox emulator actually has them all. It is 434-30002 is what it is. 434-3002. So if I just copy that to desktop, let's see, is there anything in UData for this game as well? Uh, there's a lot of confusing stuff in UData. Ah, yes, there is. There is something in UData. So we'll back both up and see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll probably... I predict we're just going to end up with a corrupted save here. I predict a corrupted save no matter what I do. We'll get that there as well. New folder, UData. All right, so now theoretically we've backed up our save though. All right, I gotta put the Steel Battalion controller back on the desk. Hang on a sec. All right, got it. And now I don't know what that is, so no. Get the foot pedals plugged back in. Come on, is that correct? I don't think that's correct. Hang on. All right, and then I gotta swap controllers back to a normal one so I can select a game. And we're gonna do this pretty much every time I die. So this game's about to take 50 hours of staring at this menu. But I don't know, man. We'll see if this works. We'll see if this works at all. Right now, nothing will happen. But if I ever have to restore my save, we're gonna fuck with them. We'll find out if it works. Unplug that. Get this plugged back in. Oh, what have I done? Complete. Yes. I think the odds of restoring a save over FTP working is like 0. I think this will almost certainly not actually work. I've done it before for other games, but this game seems like they really don't want you cheating. They've come up with methods. It's one of those things where, like, you ever see, this is a retro game thing. There are some games, I think especially old PC games, where it'll be like, if you ever look at them on the cutting room floor, it'll be like, a secret message is included in the code for any hackers, and there will be like something like written into the ROM by the developers, just like, attention all hackers, fuck you, quit stealing our game. There are a few games out there where, like, the devs would leave message for the inevitable people who came to crack the game. This game's gonna have one of those messages in it. But only for people who are using a hacked Xbox to try to back up their saves. We're gonna get that, like, JPEG guy, and he's gonna be like, cheating is not how you get to the top, pilot. Now try again, and then he deletes everything. He's gonna be like the Rossetti of Steel Battalion. Shows up to give you a 20-minute long lecture about the importance of fair play in mech piloting. Man, they're all here. All three. Well, I think there's 4 VTs up here, but 3 of them have shown up. To all fight me at once in this corner. It's really not cool. Alright, that guy took forever. It's always these two that are the problem, though, because they fire the multi-rockets that just, like, one-shot you from full HP on easy mode. Yeah, those. Oh, someone else got... I don't even know what just happened. How did that... The other one just dropped dead when he saw me. He was scared. He sees how hard I'm gaming, and he just, like, panicked and blew up. Well, gotta back up the save again. It's U data, and then we get... It's 434. Get that into T data. Alright, backed it up.
This is Argus team.
We'll see how many attempts this one takes. Oh, right, no, you can just skip all the enemies in this. You just have to make it to that tower in the back. So maybe now that I know that, this will be really easy. In fact, maybe I will try to cross. If we go... I think I can avoid some VTs if I cross at the shallow end over here. I'll try PSO and Insignia. It does work. I think they have some kind of integration with like certain private servers that exist and support Xbox. So, it does work. I really want to try swapping the PSU on my other Xbox to see if I can get it to start putting out good quality video again. It would be really great if that thing didn't flicker. Like, it is the perfect Xbox if it weren't for the fact that the video flickers. And I don't think, I did look like a couple weeks ago, I don't think that guy who made a USB-C power supply ever actually started selling them. It's stupid what a pain in the ass Xboxes are compared to GameCubes. The GameCube is just like... The GameCube is so much simpler to get it to work properly. The Xbox is a disaster. The Xbox has just been like a tech disaster from minute one. From day dot, as they apparently say in Australia. Is that a UK thing too? That's crazy. I'm taking hits from something. I don't know what that is and it won't die. Why do I feel like that just went right through him? Alright, time to step on the gas. Go, go, go. I'm at 1 HP. Alright. That's that. First try that one's pretty good. So we're at 33k here, so I've got like 10 shots at this. I've got 10 attempts to conquer the naval port of Jianta. We're still totally gonna try to back up the save, though. Oh, whoops. Hang on. I don't know when that happened. Apparently 20 minutes ago. I guess 20 minutes ago when I was pulling out my keyboard, I accidentally hit the stop. I hit the split. But there, that's the correct time. I just undo the split. Hopefully in 10 attempts I can kill the boat. Any better today? No. By the end of yesterday, I was definitely way too mad to properly engage with the game. I'm not there yet today, so that's good. That's good, I guess. see, that was... Wait, what? That T data or U data? I don't understand. This is T, apparently. And then in U, we do that. All right, cool. But no, we've not beaten a mission yet. I can't... FTP is blocking my timer. Hang on. Yeah, uptime is 1 hour and 17 minutes. I have not beaten a mission yet. We're still stuck on mission 4 out of 10, but I don't know. Maybe this attempt. I don't really have any leads. I don't know what I'm gonna do differently this time that hasn't already failed the last 10 times. But, I don't know. Just gonna do it again. The strat did seem to pretty safely get me to the back of the map. The issue is just getting one shot by the boat the second I cross the last bridge before I can even really attempt to fight it. No clue what to do about that. We're just gonna keep playing the game over and over until it doesn't happen. Kind of have to let these guys go ahead and do all the fighting for a little bit. I mean, maybe if I just stay with these guys, they actually do something. I don't know. Like, maybe if we just hang out with them, they'll eventually advance to the back of the stage and then distract some of the guns for me. Right now, they seem mostly preoccupied with irrelevant buildings. Like, I just... I'm just watching them. Who knows what it is they're trying to do. But whatever it is they're trying, it's clearly not working, because they're just stuck on each other and can't figure out how to move. Oh, that one on the right might have broken out. The one on the left is definitely, like, trapped in building hell. No, they're both kind of still not advancing. I don't know if they'll ever advance. I think they're just gonna hang out here for 20 minutes. Of course it moved. Okay, someone else got it. Like, I think maybe if I advance, maybe they follow. The other ones are going across the bridge, actually. It's kind of cool. Those other ones actually do something. Nope, still alive. There's apparently still a tank there. I can't see it. Oh, it's dead. Never mind. You can kind of... You can kind of just, like, rapid swap between reverse and first gear to turn in place. It's extremely cursed. I think if you tried to do that on a car, you would break the car. But on a VT, you can kind of do that. Just hold down the accelerator and then just quickly swap between first and reverse. How is it so fast? I can't get a hit. That's hitting me. It didn't. I'm shooting between his arms. Every shot is going between his arms. I'm out of shit. Alright, it's dead. What am I doing? What am I even looking at on screen right now? I'm stuck on a building. We are at the mission that I'm stuck on. This is the kill the boat mission, if that's what you mean. I'm trying to do this as slow as possible in the hopes that my minions will eventually advance on the boat and do some work with me, rather than just making me do the whole thing. It kind of seems like the other group gave up. Yeah, one of them has permanently gotten stuck in that back corner, and the other one is permanently stuck on that road. I think those guys are not going to be helping. Can't hit this guy. He's too fast. Gotta hit. You have to lead your shots like crazy in this game. Got him. Hey, Gris. Yeah, those other two on the right side are perma-stuck. They're not going to do anything. It's all up to these two. Nah, weapons have an effective range. You can't really snipe in this game. And maybe you could if you had a sniper rifle, but I have no idea what my weapons are. My weapons are the 315-SB and the 67-CG. Those are my weapons. If either of those are a sniper, I have no idea, but they don't seem to be. One of them looks like a rocket launcher, and the other one is some kind of gun that doesn't do anything. I think maybe if I checked the manual, I could look up what the weapons are, but I don't want to fucking look at the manual. Pain in the ass. I don't want to do it. Fuck, no. No! I can't see. Yeah, those other, they're still stuck. They're never advancing. The problem is, once I start trying to cross this bridge, there are 3 mechs and the boat. They all have the rockets that one-shot you, and they all fire 5 of them at a time. So I don't know. I guess I haven't checked game facts. I figured having the official strategy guide would be all I needed, but I should probably check game facts to see if there's some kind of like, oh, just bring this weapon, then you one-shot them, and then you win. And it's just like, oh, okay. I have no approach for this. I have no theory as to how you could even possibly do this. Even though this is like my 15th attempt at this level. And I'm dead. See what I mean? Like, you just... What? How? This crossing the bridge over here is shit, because you never make it to the boat. The VTs just, like, instantly murder you. We're gonna have to check game facts. Hang on, I have to go to a different computer to do this, because my actual computer is unavailable due to controller. Alright, let's see. Gamefacts.com. Steel Battalion. Spent like, how much time on that? 11 minutes. Just to not get an attempt, because you instantly die. Okay, move forward from your starting position and take the bridges when crossing platforms. Towards the end, there are panels between the platforms that a light VT can cross, but they can be shot out and it's not worth it. Machine gun down the 3 missile boats patrolling the side and keep chaff handy. As you reach the last platform, take out the surrounding VTs. It just says kill them. It doesn't give you any advice. Am I just incredibly bad at this game? Like, it must be that anyone who's played this game before is watching me play this and is just like, how are you this shit at the game? Because literally every guide is like, anyway, then you kill it. And you saw what happened when I tried to kill it. You instantly die. You can't kill it, but there must be some kind of like I must be the dumbest person on earth playing this game. There must be some kind of thing. I don't know. I've always felt I was the stupidest person I knew, but I think that this is hard proof of it. Let's see. After they are destroyed, you can destroy the smaller guns. It just says kill the boat. This GameFAQs guide is fucking worthless. It just says kill the boat. And then this one doesn't have any advice either. All right, there's no guide. There's no guide to help me here. All right, I'll try this a few more times, and then once we start getting low on money, I'm gonna have to... Once we start getting a bit low on money, I'm gonna have to attempt to restore the save and see if that just breaks everything. It might just break everything. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing when I actually got to fight the boat. I'm gonna go back to what I was originally doing, which is go the long way, and then just run past everything and go straight to the boat. Never got past level 2 and sold it. Yeah, there's no universe where I would have ever had this game as a kid. No Xbox, game really expensive, would have never happened. But if I somehow had this game as a kid, I would have never played it. I don't think I would have finished level 1. Like that tutorial thing where you just power up the mech and kill 2 mechs, I don't think I would have beaten that. I think I would have not touched this shit. This is not a me game. Yeah, I don't think anyone would have had this as a kid. This game is probably played exclusively by boomers. It's who, like, yeah, it's just way too expensive. It takes a couple minutes before these guys let me through. They just clog the street and then they don't move. Almost there? Alright, I'm free. I'm free. Yeah, the HUD is like 80% of the game. I can get rid of the top map. I forget exactly how to do that, but there's a button for it somewhere. Somewhere on here is a button for that. I have no idea what's even targeting me. There's just all this beeping. Right next to the supplies button, of course. How could I miss it there? That's hitting me. Oh, okay. That's hitting me. No. Can't really tell where my aim is. Alright, I got that guy somehow. So yeah, in my experience, the best thing to do is to just book it at this point and to just get to the boat. Neither, Theo. I would take the 200 or so dollars it costs, and I would instead buy 20 pizzas. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that sounds stupid, but even 3 pizzas is probably worth it over Steel Battalion for me. There we go. So this is what we'll have. This is what we'll have to challenge the boat. 3 ticks of health. I'm gonna have to do my strat. It's hard to tell if the game is running like crap, to be honest. I think the frame rate is acceptable. I think the intended game speed is very slow. And that's why the game is so slow. I don't think it's like slow down due to lag. I think it's just game meant to be played at this speed. Shit, I couldn't see those. I think there's big guns here. It's really hard to tell what I'm looking at, but those are big guns. Alright, those are dead. No. We'll give it one more shot, and then I'm gonna try to restore the save. If restoring the save corrupts it and we have to start over, at that point I might honestly drop the game. I might drop this. I'll go play Summoner, a Goddess Reborn instead, since apparently that works in emulator these days to make up for it. But holy shit. If I still gave zeros, this is the hardest 0 for me. I really don't like this game. And if I can't make progress in it either, then see ya, dude. I don't know. I'd feel more committed if it weren't for the fact that I know Xbox thing is never finishing. So it doesn't even matter if I beat this. It doesn't even really matter. Wonder if I can get in front of these guys so that I don't get jammed behind them for several minutes. If I just go really fast. Nah, I still can't get in front of them. They're so fast. What the hell? I still can't get in front of them. But, and then this guy moves to the side, and now we're just stuck behind them again. What is shit game? How? Like, what do they even want you to do about that? You're just... There's no way to do this mission that doesn't involve jamming your face against these guys for a couple minutes before they let you through. Fuck this game, man. Come on, go. Like, I think the play is, at this point, we're gonna go across that first bridge. I do kind of think that fighting... We're probably better off fighting those VTs that always kill me, instead of trying to fight the boat at the angle I'm fighting the boat at. Because we're fighting the boat just from the broadside of the boat, where it just fires every single gun at me and I die in 3 seconds, because there's just 1 million missiles. There's definitely something to, like, fighting the boat from an angle where it can't fight back, necessarily. If such an angle exists. Okay, we're gonna try to snipe the boat. Apparently this is a thing. No. No, that doesn't work at all. These guys are right here, though, so if I don't kill them, I can't cross the bridge. They're like little toy boats, the way they're just driving in circles like that. It's kind of funny. But yeah, like, we're gonna cross on the right, and then we're gonna go left instead of going straight. That's the plan. So we're gonna end up fighting 4 VTs before getting to the boat island, and then 3 more on the boat island. But somehow I think that's our best shot. I could also go straight here, and then, yeah, actually I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna go straight here and take the far bridge to the right. Okay, we got the ally distracting those two so that I can pass. Thanks, bro. If I'm gonna end up taking this path anyway, I should really just go the faster route. I think I can probably go the faster route without taking damage if I just stop sucking at the game a little bit. Come on, dude, that little tank. I can't kill it. It's still not dead. Stuck on this. Come on, a bit more. I'm just taking hits from everything. I'm not gonna make it across the bridge. That angle's bad, gotta back it up. Taking shots from the boat from across on a different island. Come on, go. Go, please. Nah, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna reboot the Xbox and we're gonna try restoring the save. Alright, let's see what that does. Alright, my guy is still here. Next mission is still mission 04. I guess I really don't know how much money I had before, so I don't know if this worked or not. It probably did. It looks like it probably did. If we go reinforcements, 33. Yep, that worked. Alright, so we can just very easily cheat for infinite saves. What happened to fuck this is he ran out of money and got fired. I had to start the whole game over for the 4th time. I'm just going straight this time. I'm just gonna head straight for where I want to go. I'm playing on a Steel Battalion controller. It's the only way to play this game. There's literally no other way to play this game. Can't tell if it's actually shooting anything. Okay, there we go, it is. My gun is firing through him. It's just going behind him. I can't tell if that guy's dead or not. Yeah, he's dead. At some point, it'll let me start moving again. Alright, got you. No. There's no characters, there's no plot. You're just a mech and you do mech missions. There's some kind of plot. They did a cutscene at the start of the game where they're like, in the year 2080, you have to go to a war for some reason, and then that's it. Like, they don't. But essentially, there's no plot. And there is, like, a JPEG of a guy who tells you to stop sucking so bad when you fail a mission. I guess he could be considered a character. Turn! Where's my aim? Hello? How did it end up over there? That's not where I was aiming. I'm just, like, stuck in a million buildings. That's dead due to being surrounded by buildings. Yeah, the fucking thing doesn't turn. The fucking thing doesn't turn, and so then you're just dead when you have to make a turn there. This is the only character. It's, you're about to see him. It's this guy. That's it. I don't even know if he has a name. He's just this guy. I mean, that attempt was terrible, clearly, but it was a terrible attempt that took about 10 minutes less than every other terrible attempt, so I'm going to keep going this way and see if we can make something work. The issue is that second island, where there's a guy on the right and the guy on the left, and they're both behind buildings, so you can't shoot them. And then when you turn right, then the dude on the left is now behind you. And so then it's just like, now you're dead. Don't know what to do about that. Don't know what to do about that at all. You know, they don't really seem like they're limited to not... Like, they can hit you while you're moving, too, whereas I can't hit things while they're moving without being a fucking god gamer and having great shots. Lucky shots, you can read as... Oh, good, this thing is moving this time, so I just can't hit it. I don't think I've hit him yet. Come on. Come on, I have to kill like 80 of these. Oh, well, I guess we're just going then. Nah, I'm dead. I'm like stuck on something here. I'm just waiting for them to kill me now. This is a dead attempt. Oh, they stopped caring about me. Well, we're gonna reboot the console and restore the save. I do think the best possible way to do this is to swing wide at the start and then go behind the first group, because otherwise the first group is in a perfect defensive position. They just get to take shots at me while I'm crossing the bridge. Alright, I'm not actually doing this. I'm going this way. I'm still stuck behind. I'm stuck behind just the first guy. I should be able to get through here. I moved fast enough that time. I'm pretty sure mechs are never an efficient way to fight a war. I don't think there's any universe where mechs make sense. Oh, the boats are coming. This is a failed attempt. Bad RNG. Bad RNG. We've got boats. And they're hiding behind these buildings, so I can't even fight them. I don't think I've hit this guy. I don't think I hit this guy once. Come on. Okay, there's a hit. I'm about to walk into a building, so... nah, he's dead. He's dead. We're good. Yeah, these defensive positions that they have are just really strong because you have to cross the bridges to them. Don't jump in the water. Don't jump in the water, please. Alright, got you. you. You're probably dead now. Yes, he's dead. Alright, this is... We're gonna cross left now. Now that I'm here, this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna cross left, and then go right, so that we can get the theoretical better position on the main ship. Gonna pick up the speed to try to cross this bridge a bit faster before they can get a better position on me. This guy can track. This guy can hit me while I'm moving. I can't move. I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? Hang on. There's a building. Just want to get behind this building, and then we can focus on whatever it is I have to do. Alright. We're on our last 20 shots here, but on the bright side, the VTs are all dead, and we have no health. Oh no, that's totally at ID. It's not, you know, this is not a game made by people who didn't know what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. And it is more a matter of whether or not you're into that kind of thing. Fuck. They did make a game that is slow and bad on purpose. Figuring, I suppose, that in real life a mech would be slow and cumbersome. You know, they're going for that flavor of mech rather than the mech that jumps and runs all over the place type mech. They're going for the slow, shitty kind. And they want you to have the joys of piloting the shittiest mech and being unable to do anything that you want to do because you can't fucking see or move. I'm gonna step away for a sec. I will BRB. Alright. Give it another shot. That was, theoretically my best attempt. I managed to get all the VTs by the boat dead. Kind of wish it didn't take like 80 years to get a shot at it. Nothing interesting is happening before that point. How do they just turn? How come these guys are able to just turn? How the hell do they do that? They're going way faster than me, and they can turn. I think this is the key to not getting stuck behind them, is to just go this way. I've kind of come up with the speedrun route here. You go through there, then you come back here, so that you can also avoid the tanks on the left there. This is definitely the pro play. This is how you do it really fast. We can get onto the islands in a little under 3 minutes. Well, no, it's gonna take us over 3 minutes to get onto the islands, but you know what I mean. This is way faster than if we did it any other way. You know, I really wonder if I just book it, because I'm worried that I didn't have enough ammo at the end. That's another thing I'm thinking, is that I probably just straight up didn't have enough ammo at the end. To kill the boat, even if I did successfully fight the boat, even if it didn't just instantly kill me in one shot. I probably don't have enough ammo to fight the boat there. So I think I should probably be skipping people on the islands. Should be trying a little harder to do that. I think now I've gone too fast. And now I don't have the boys helping me by distracting these guys, so now I have to deal with these guys. I really don't want to have to do, but I guess I gotta do it. Yeah, they're all like... They must be 2nd gen or something. These things have much better homing than any other mech. These, like, fucking ones with the shoulders. Where I just cannot hit them. Or, like, they can just hit me and I can't hit them. Well, this is a failed attempt. This is a completely failed attempt now. Unfortunate. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, we're still just on the first island. So that just turned into a slow and shitty way of getting to the first island, where you could go straight, or you can spend 6 minutes going off to the side, and then take a bunch of damage for the exact same thing. So this is just fucked. I'm just gonna walk into the ocean. It's over. It's completely over for this attempt. I'm just walking into the ocean. Hey, Ketchup. This is about as fast as I can turn it without... Oh, no. Still too fast. Still turned it too fast. There's apparently some way to stop yourself from falling over using the dodge, but I've never gotten it to work. I don't really understand that mechanic. Stuck on a corner. I wanna... This guy I just have to get lucky and kill this guy. That's what it really comes down to. This dude's gotta die. Because if he doesn't, then he'll shoot me in the back as I cross this next bridge. Okay, he's dead. So I kind of have to get him there. And if I don't, then it's just walk into the ocean and try again. Or if he damages me too much. That dude I think I'm safe to basically ignore. Him over. He's dead. Alright, yeah, this is clearly the correct route. This is clearly the correct route for how you get... how you get to the final island without taking damage. Still feel like I kind of had to get a little bit lucky, but that's definitely how you do it. Oh, I didn't bring supplies, so we might just run out of ammo and be screwed here again. I don't know. I think I'm dead. They're just behind me. They're just behind me. I'm dead, actually. That's unfortunate. Theoretically, I can advance a little bit and try to back up. And I'm dead. Nope. Nope. It was over the second they got behind me, dude. $13 for that. Alright, let's give this guy a shot. Now the attempt can start. It takes about 3 minutes for the attempt to properly start. Not so bad, I guess. Get a shot at killing this guy. Alright, he did damage me, so this is probably a failed attempt now. But I'll keep it. I'll keep it, because who fucking cares? I'll just keep it. We're just gonna let that guy be. Oh no, now he's turning. He's not just gonna let me let it be. Oh no. It's time to leave. It's time to leave. That guy is now just shooting me. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have shot at him. I probably shouldn't have shot at him, I guess. I cross this bridge really fast now. That's gonna be one. Just leaves this asshole. Where's my aim? It's all the way over here. Oh, you're not dead. I thought that guy was dead. I really thought this guy was dead. Where's my aim? Why is it over there? The calibration on this controller's fucked, man. I don't know. I don't know what I could have done better about that. Less centered. It doesn't go all the way down. I guess maybe I should go like this. Now it can go. No, now it's even worse. The centering is out of range. Please try again. Now it's even worse. A little better. Alright, that's about as good as it's gonna get, I think. I have an idea. Hang on. I checked the manual. I got backseated on like every mechanic in this game, and then not this one. I'll be pretty annoyed. $31. Alright, supplies are a necessity for maintaining the power of the VT. Find a location where you can resupply yourself in battle. Resupplying during a battle is a regular and arduous task. During a battle, try receiving supplies only when you have some cover or late at night. Supplies for VTs are carried out via supply helicopter under the supply battalion of logistic support, whatever. Not only can you refuel and replenish your bullets, but the supply helicopter can also bring new armor, additional armor, and replacement parts for your VT. I think if you use supplies, I started to wonder on the last attempt if this might be how this works. The supplies might heal you. I have no idea if that's true, but the supply helicopter can bring new armor, so I think the idea is going to be to get myself with all of the mechs dead behind that building, and then call in the supply helicopter. I think I somehow got backseated on every single mechanic of the game without even asking for it, except for the fact that you can heal yourself mid-mission. Yep, I think that's what's going on here. I think people were just shouting all sorts of shit at me involuntarily yesterday, except for the fact that you can just heal. I didn't actually look up how to do the hang on. The controller. How the fuck do I call for supplies? I bought them. How do I use this? Opening of supply instance center, supply cautions during battle. How do you do it? I don't think it says how to do it. Oh, communication panel 2 button will light up. Wait, supply request procedures. Okay. Rotate the tuner to communication panel 2, which I think it's actually just coincidentally been on this whole time. Press communication button 2. Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Communication panel 2 button will light up, indicating a line has been opened. Press communication button 3 to request supplies. So you press 2, then you press 3. Alright. Wouldn't have guessed that. I think I just need another lucky attempt like the one where I got all the VTs dead. And then I can heal, and then I can maybe have a shot at the boat. Nah, I can't figure out how to... The dodge to stop yourself from falling over mechanic works at all. I can't get that. Hang on, that thing is ignoring me? We're just gonna ignore it. It wants to be friends, so we're gonna just be friends. Alright, I think you're getting ignored now. I think that guy on the right gets to live. Alright. There's like a little crane arm thing that's in front of those guys. I can just lay into them with the guns as well. And maybe this will do something for me. Man, their tracking is way better than mine. They must be like the Gen 2s. Alright, stepping on it, getting into the safe spot. There's boats here, I'm gonna kill the boats. Alright, the boats are dead. So theoretically, this is a good spot to be. So we're tuned channel 2.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3, requesting supplies. Send supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Roger that. The supply chopper is on its way.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar 3. Do you copy? Over.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, what is it?
This is Oscar 3.
I accidentally restarted the procedure, I think.
Supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master. Oscar 3, the supply chopper is already on its way, so just be patient until it arrives.
Alright. There's the chopper coming. So this dude is theoretically gonna heal me. Yeah, look at that, it does. Alright, well, that's good to know. I had that thought during the last attempt. I was like, you know, I bet these supplies could heal you or something. They do. So I think the strat is gonna be... Right now we are facing this way. I think the strat is gonna be to face this way. We've got basically all the time in the world to figure this out. We've got 10 minutes to figure this out. We face this way. Now we look this way. At the boat. No, I have a better idea. We're gonna turn. We're gonna dodge back behind the building is how this is gonna work. So we're gonna look this way. I don't know how, I don't think it's possible for this mech to step to its right though. This mech can't strafe, that's the thing. I think I just have to be very clever with my use of forward and reverse or something. The mech cannot strafe. They can, like, that is an incredible angle for them to hit at, where, like, it is grazing the side of the building by, like, 1 pixel and then hitting me. You can see the gun that they're using, though. They've got a big gun in the front of the boat that they're using to hit me. I think I killed it. Nah, the big gun's not dead. There might be a second big gun. There might have been a second. I feel like I blew something up. I'm gonna zoom in. I feel like this calls for zoom. Okay, the boat is like rocking around. The boat is having a pretty bad time here, I think. We've got fires on deck. The boat is like going crazy. Alright. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Okay, supplies are the key. Supplies are the key there. Though we didn't even need them, because I didn't take enough damage. I think we win that without the supplies, too. That mission took like 4 hours, dude. That mission legitimately just took like 4 hours. I am so backing up the save. Ceased their attack after capturing. The new type of VT were deployed on short notice from the Expeditionary Support Unit. They were 2nd gen M8 prominence. Okay. I still kind of feel like I got really lucky there. That I didn't just get blasted by the boat while I was dealing with the first, like, 2 cannons.
Don't tell me that's the new type VT.
Looks like it came right out from a garbage compactor.
Hmm. I guess the, yeah, it looks like they've done... a bunch of news is coming out, because today they, this is unrelated to anything, but they rebounded to square. It was already square. They've updated Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 today on Steam, and the K1 update doesn't matter, no one gives a shit, but the K2 update is very interesting, because it looks like they've potentially just reported the game over from scratch. They might have literally just scrapped Q-Lock's work and just done a new port of the game. I don't think it's confirmed whether or not they've fixed the crash, but you don't think so? They've changed a lot of shit, and like looking at from people talking in the speedrun Discord, it's got like a different code name. It's got a different, you think it is based on the Q-Lock port. It's a lot of things about it are different. There's Q-Log debug files. Aw, man, maybe they didn't fix the crash then. They've added a number of weird features to it, though. Apparently, like, DLSS type shit is in there now and didn't used to be. Anyway, yeah, I'm totally backing up this save. Apparently, when you install the game, it goes to a Kiwami 2R directory, whatever that means. This is K2R. I'm trying to check the Discord, but I have to do it on my phone because my computer is not accessible. Oh my god, what the hell? That TAA, dude. What the hell? That's crazy. Okay, we gotta get... Where is this? EU data, that goes over to here. G data, this goes over to here. Awesome. Well, we'll see. If nobody figures it out, like if nobody can be bothered to play through K2 by later today, then maybe I'll just like fucking do it myself. I'll spend tonight playing through Kiwami 2, even though I don't remember the route at all. I really want to know if they fixed the crash.
This is August. Do you copy? Over here. Roger. On my way.
Well, I'm just gonna always buy supplies then. I think we don't want to move out with the same VT because we want that VT they just said they gave me. That's like good. Where is that thing? The like Gen 2 one. Except none of these are the thing that it's prominence. That's it. Give me that. Alright. No. We want the prominence M1. I guess that's good. It has like, okay, it does have ammo. And then it's got guns and it's got stuff. You can put optional armor on it. I might have to do that. Might do that later. Anyway, it was alleged that this mission is easy. I just realized I didn't even look up what the mission was. Probably could have done that. I think there's a way for me to... Let's see, I think there's a way for me to do... Yeah, target 3 cases. Target 3 cases. I don't know what that means, but that's my target. I guess we're just gonna fucking go for it and find out. If we go to mode now, where'd my health go? I just looked down to see what my health is, and I have no idea what my health is actually. Let's see. Target is still 3 cases. This is the third one of these guys. Maybe these guys are cases. No, that did not end the mission. Where's my health? They moved the health bar on me, dude. I have no idea what it is. They moved the ammo, too. They moved everything. I have no clue what's going on now. I'm gonna have to check the manual, I guess. This thing's got like a yellow ring around it. What if that's a case? This might be a case. Helicopters are annoying. I'm gonna kill them. Where's my arm? Oh, don't want to use that. Well, that's all the red squares. Target is still procure 3 cases. I think I'm gonna have to check the manual. I think I remember seeing something in the manual about like a manipulator arm. There might be some way to pick stuff up that I don't know how to do. Let's see. Additions for second generation. Stealth function. Yeah, 4-11, manipulator controls, page 18. Okay, manipulator controls. The VT's manipulator is an arm capable of opening and closing doors and moving cargo. Pressing the manipulator button turns it on. There is a there is a manipulator button actually. I don't know where that is. I see override manipulator. Actually, I think that's 2 different buttons. Maybe? I don't actually know if it's manipulator arm time. I can't tell. I can't tell what's going on in the game. I forgot to check the mission briefing. And they just won't fucking tell you what to do if you don't check the optional things, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But this may or may not be. I have to procure 3 cases. And I've killed basically everything, but I still have to procure 3 cases. Killing stuff did not procure the cases. Whatever that means. I don't think I can kill these because I only have main weapon. And the main weapon doesn't seem like it works on them, so they just are invincible now. But, like, that's probably one of the cases. This is probably one of the cases. Because it's got, like, a yellow... Well, now it doesn't. Where the fuck... There was something here before. I just, like, press manipulator. What happens? Okay. Man, there's something that's been shooting at me for a long time. There's like 1 tank left on the map, and I can't figure out how to kill it. I can't even really find where it is. I think it is this thing. And I think that this thing is one of my 3 cases. I think that once I pick this up... Yeah, I've got it. I don't know what you do with this thing, but here it is. It's mine now. I've stolen it and I'm running away with it. There doesn't seem to be like a spot to put it, at least not on the map. I'm kind of just going back. I think spawn was like back here somewhere. I'm just gonna like go back here.
Wagon Master, this is Oscar.
I mean, I might have different communication channels that do something. Ah. And now if I go mode select, it still says 3 cases, but maybe that's just because it doesn't update. That must have been one of the cases, and I think I just have it now. You know, I'm gonna check where my health is. This is really bugging me. This is really bugging me that I don't know where my health bar is at all on this thing. Cockpit second... Okay, damage gauge is apparently that thing about where the health was before, and I just don't know how to read that. But apparently that's health. There's 4 health made that. There's 4 of them now. I don't know what to do about that. There's just 4 of them now. I guess I'm just looking around and hoping that I run into them. Ah, here's another case. I'll just go wherever I see green squares. Yeah, main weapon doesn't work against whatever that is. Some of these green squares I think are just like dudes with guns. And they can definitely damage me, but I think that without a sub-weapon, I can't damage them. I think main weapons just don't work on them, it seems like. See how they just, like, don't care that I'm shooting them. They just don't die. That might be the third case. Right there. It's hard to really see. No, that's not the third case. The third case really not here. How is it not here? I feel like I've checked the whole map now. Where the fuck is this thing? Seriously annoying to me that you can't kill these. They're just gonna stay on the map and keep shooting me. Gonna run out of time on this mission, actually. I'm gonna have to reset it because I can't find the third case. I don't know what to do other than just walk up and down the length of the map and check everything. Like, that's where the first case was, right there. That's the first case truck. As you can see, it's got the crane arm where the case was. I think the second one was, like, here. Was it? No, this is just unmarked, not on map enemies, but no case. That's where case number 2 was, because there's the case truck. Is it this out here? I can't really... looks like it's probably... No, it's not. This is just some kind of other thing that my main weapon can't destroy. That's ridiculous. Why is there so much shit that my main weapon can't deal with? It's got a green square. It should be able to... Is that it? Or is that where I just was? Or is that just a building? That's just a house. That's nothing. That's just a house. be like in here. A lot of cows. This structure here has it. Maybe it's like, it's probably on a truck like the other two, but I'm also like, what if it's not?
Oscar 3, this is August. Do you copy? Over.
Oscar 3 here. I read you, Argus. Over.
Oscar 3, you don't have much operation time left. Get a move on.
Yeah, we're gonna fail this because I can't find the box. Is that just the box? No, it's not. I can't really tell, but I don't think that's anything. I think that's just some kind of tank that I can't kill, because for some reason, I think I'm going to switch back to my original. I unironically think we're going back to a Gen 1 after this mission, because, like, this thing sucks ass. Like, the weapons don't actually kill anything. All of the stuff on the ground is immune to my weapons. What's the point of this tank? It can't kill anything. So, I'm going back to the Gen 1 after this, maybe, but... I've probably walked by it several times at this point, and you just can't even tell. I have no idea what I'm looking at on screen. It just looks like shit. I've probably walked by it a couple times. I don't know where the fuck they hid this thing. The first two were just out in the open. Oh, apparently if you run out of time, you get to keep it. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna have to systematically run up and down the entire map, like in strips, and hope, like, I just don't think I'll see it, even if I walk right over it. Like, I almost certainly walked right over the last box. I almost certainly just walked right over it there, because you just can't fucking see anything in this game. I don't even think I killed them with the sub-weapon either. I think that the dudes are just invincible. Like, look at how their squares just come back after you kill them. Their squares just keep coming back. Yeah. I think they're just infinitely spawning. I think that's what it is. I think they're just infinitely spawning guys. Okay, that's cool. You can just sit there and shoot them and they just keep coming back. Love when random little dudes with rocket launchers are better than tanks. Makes perfect sense. I think I might be looking at a box right now. I'm not sure. Nope, there is no box here. Well, now I'm not sure where the other box actually is. I thought box number 1 was like right here somewhere. I have no idea. Maybe they move them. It's possible that they move them. It appears on the map. How... The other one was somewhere around here. Like you get like a yellow hexagon when you're looking at it. Yeah, there it is. You got to be kind of close, but you get a yellow hexagon. Maybe it's like all the way in the back corner or something really weird. I don't know if I checked the top left corner, like all the way back here. This is definitely not it, though. I can't climb that. But yeah, I'm just gonna start like... We'll just start at the top, and I'll just go left and right across the whole map. I don't think so. I honestly don't think it is. I think it's exactly the same. It just, like, the UI is different in a way that, like, tricks people into thinking it's better. I don't actually think it does anything that the original one didn't do. It doesn't seem to be more agile. It might have better armor, but it's unclear because I'm not taking normal attacks. I'm taking stupid weenie attacks where these, like, assholes just show up out of nowhere with the rocket launchers, but I don't think they do any damage anyway, so, because they're just dudes. So, it's hard to tell if this tank is actually better than the previous one. No yellow hexagon there. No yellow hexagon here either. You know what? Maybe the strategy guide says where all three are. We've got the Brady Games guide. Mission 5. Where the fuck are these boxes? Crates. 222. Okay, I see. I think I see. I think there's one, like, over here-ish. And then vaguely in the direction I'm pointing in. Should be around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Mission complete. What's this one say? This is mission 6. All right. All right. Seems simple enough. Yeah, I'm probably not actually gonna play K2 tonight. I really don't feel like it. I really don't feel like it. Someone has to. Someone has to sit down and do it, but I'm not sure if anyone is doing it. Well, a game over would be back to mission 1, so yes. But I'm not gonna game over because I have been cheating and backing up my save so that I can just restore it. So I will not ever be going back to I will not be game overing. Though to be honest, I don't think the cheating has mattered that much yet. I don't think I would have run out. I think since I started backing up the save, it hasn't actually made a difference. mean, this mech's not really better than the crappy ones anyway. It's like marginally different, but basically the same. It still falls over if you try to turn at more than 3 miles an hour, so to me it's the same. Still can't hit anything. This is allegedly the good way. It skips a bunch of stuff. I think I'm going into those 3 guys. Seems like a lot of stuff I have to kill all of a sudden. Looks like yep, dead. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I think that the allies got stuck on a rock back there or something. How much money have I got? I've got 27. Alright. I'm gonna stop playing this for today. How about that? I'm gonna stop playing this for today. I don't know if I'll play more tomorrow. I might be able to convince myself tomorrow that I should keep going with this, or we might just fucking call it. I don't know. I have feelings about things, but yeah, we'll see. Morale depleted? Not exactly. It's just like, if Xbox thing is on hiatus starting February, then I'm not finishing Xbox thing, and if I'm not finishing it, you know, if this game is not fun, nobody likes watching it, and it's not building towards a long-term goal, then why am I streaming it, you know? There's really no reason to. So, we'll see. We'll see, but I might convince myself to keep going out of stubbornness or something.